Have you ever wondered why your friend John likes swimming instead of basketball? Like, who the fuck likes swimming? Tossing hoops is so much better. Or likes a certain food and you can't understand it because you find it nasty and you don't like it and you can't imagine anyone liking it? This is because humans are the superior species, is my guess. And it's likely not a coincidence that we were built this way. And the reason why I say that is because we're an obvious anomaly among the species that roam this planet. In other words, it would be far less likely to be a natural coincidence that we're so much better than the other species than for it to be planned out that way originally. Well, you may ask, how do these simple differences make us a superior species? It's because it's a lot more complex than simple preferences. Part of our planned existence comes from the fact that we want to develop things in different areas as a species, which differs much more than other species. So we want to develop medicine, biology, chemistry, or psychology as different individuals. And we're able to develop far more this way than if we, as a species, were only to study a narrow amount of things in a few areas, like science, for example. And it's a lot of these disciplines that are interconnected with one another that make our cooperation in different fields actually lead to combined results that progress us as a whole. So, like, our cooperation in the different science fields, a lot of it comes together and results in progress being made. A lot of our findings. And this is why we have houses with AC and water, cars, airplanes, computers, really anything you can think of. And those technologies that we built from individuals with different interests collectively working together makes us far superior and far better equipped in nature than any other animal. The technologies we develop also help us combat natural psychological, mental, and physical challenges that Mother Nature hands down to us as part of being in this world, and as part of being a species with higher consciousness. And that ties back to my original point about why we have different tastes. It's, in my opinion, because nature instilled these differences from small things like taste or hobbies to big things like development so that we could reign supreme in this world. You may ask, why don't we follow our natural instincts and get a liberal arts or another opinion useless degree if we were intended to do so for the survival and retainment of our superior species status? And my answer is quite simply because we have changed a lot from when we first arrived at this planet as humans to now, our modern world. And there are definitely fields where it happens to be far more important to develop in them than, say, art degrees. Some fields also require more brain power in order to do work and development in them. And this is to be expected. Deviations and hierarchies in our world are found everywhere, quite simply. The world rewards work that is far more tedious, difficult, and important than ones that don't with our modern economy. And it doesn't adhere to the natural principles, quite frankly. Tough shit because it won't change. If you don't want to follow this rule, then the world will not give you a lot of money and resources as a reward. And that's just the reality that we have to deal with, is that our modern economy, and the way that we do things in terms of in modern times, post-industrial revolution, our this nature has a partial, our like nature of wanting to develop in different areas. There are some individuals that have interest in areas where we as a society have undervalued them because we don't really need them as much. Anyways, that's all. Thank you for watching. Bye.